Justin Bieber's Purpose track list has been revealed, and also the collabs.
And a new announcement, Selena Gomez is set to executive produce a mini-series on Netflix.
Plus, we have two of our favorite stars that have just confirmed to be performing at one of our favorite award shows.
That's right, all this and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. What's up, guys? It's Vivian Fabiola here with Rylan Adams. How are you, Rylan?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Great. I'm so ready to kick things off on today's rundown with Justin Bieber, who finally announced his track list. He kept me on Twitter all night last night, honestly.
We have been waiting for so long for this moment, and he did it in probably the best way ever.
The best way, the most creative way. Now let's give everyone the deets for those who don't have Twitter, although everyone probably has Twitter. But Justin Bieber started tweeting a bunch of photos of graffiti throughout the entire world, Sydney, London, Berlin, and you can see the name of the tracks on like walls. I'm just wondering like who, painted these on, but.
I don't know, however, I mean, he's doing it right, this man. He is starting to work with the right people, the right collaborations, and I don't think I've ever seen somebody drop a track list this creatively. I mean, I think that it's like visually stunning. It was an awesome way to do it. We found out the titles in like such a clever way.
Oh my gosh, so let's run down a few of those. We have Mark My Words, I'll Show You, What Do You Mean, Sorry, Love Yourself, Company, No Pressure, featuring Big Sean. I'm so excited for this one.
I can't wait.
We have No Sense featuring Travis Scott. We have
Life Is Worth Living. We have Where Are You Now, which you guys already know and love. We have Children featuring Skrillex. We have Been You, Get Used to Me. We Are featuring Nas, Trust, All In It. And you guys, how epic. We cannot wait.
Okay, Big Sean, Nas, and he somewhat dropped a hint that I think it's Purpose, the one that he did with Kanye West, so I'm so excited. So let's count down to November 13th.
Fingers crossed. By the way, Vivs, did you see that he walked out of an interview?
I saw, and I was really trying to understand. I'm pretty much the only host at Clevver that speaks Spanish besides Miriam. So I searched for the video, and I'm trying to figure out exactly why the Biebs walked out. I kind of got the vibe that Biebs was being a little rude. I understand it must be difficult to sit there in an interview where you don't understand what the heck these people are saying.
But also at the same time, if you don't want to do the interview in the first place, do you think like you should confirm, or is that his people, do you think?
You know what? You have a point there, because if people don't want to come and do an interview with me on Clevver TV in Spanish,
they don't have to. Like,
they don't have to.
Nobody's forcing you to do press. You want the press for your album, so I think if you're going to show up, be nice. But I guess I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know the situation or how he was offended.
I'm going to interview Rylan in Spanish and see how he feels about it. But no, let me just tell you, they sort of, I think what they were trying to get at is like, hey, like who dresses you? Like what designer? But these people obviously didn't speak English, so they weren't able to ask the question appropriately. So it made it seem like, hey, like, do you dress yourself? Like, yeah, I'm an adult, I dress myself. So that sort of bothered him. And then they also asked him a little bit about girls or like girlfriends. But again, there was just that language barrier.
Didn't they ask him to be in a viral video, though? And that's kind of when this all like...
They sort of said like, hey, we have these famous YouTubers and we want to make a video with you so it can go viral. And he sort of sat there like,
well, he kind of said okay at first. He like got up to maybe participate, and then all of a sudden Bieber's like, I'm out.
I'm out. So we don't know exactly what happened there.
Maybe it's just a bad day for Justin Bieber.
Exactly. Give the man a break. And in Selena Gomez news, I love this announcement. Although I'm a little bit confused, is Selena Gomez set to star in a Netflix series, or is she just executive producing?
Okay.
What's going on?
Here's the thing. So there's this popular book called 13 Reasons Why, and earlier in the day, the articles were saying, everyone was saying that she was set to star and executive produce this mini-series that was coming from the book. But now we have learned that she is just executive producing, not starring in, which is kind of a total bummer.
Which is still amazing, but it is a bummer.
It is a bummer.
Because I would have wanted to see her kind of take on that role.
Right.
Tell us about the story. It's super interesting. It's intense.
So the story, it's based off of a novel called 13 Reasons Why. And if you haven't read it, this girl who was going to be Selena Gomez, but isn't anymore, she commits suicide, but right before she hands 13 cassette tapes to the guy that had a crush on her and tells him to pass those cassette tapes out to each one of the classmates, and each cassette, it has one reason why she committed suicide because of that person. So it's kind of like a very sad story, but I'm hoping it has like a positive outlook or something, like has a great spin, you know what I'm saying?
Now in other news, Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas have just announced, Rylan, I'm so excited for this. They will be performing together at the AMAs, which will air on November 22nd. We just can't wait. I mean, this news comes just a few days after they announced their tour.
Which is epic. I can't believe they're touring together. It seems like a good pair, but it still like blows my mind. Like that's a tour that everyone has to
I love the title, and the title of the tour is Future Now.
And so the cover art is epic.
The cover art is epic, which just leads me to say the performance is gonna be probably like super futuristic, super epic. It's gonna go with the theme of this poster.
Well, it hasn't been released if they're going to be performing together or two solo acts.
I think he'll be performing, and then all of a sudden it like mashes up to Demi's song, and then Demi comes out, and then they end together.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. It'd be like this epic collaboration that will just blow all of our minds.
And some Throwback Thursday news, Rylan. I mean, this Throwback Thursday is only Throwback Thursday to Monday, but we could do that here, right?
We could do that.
All right, so Harry Styles reunited with his ex-girlfriend, and not only his ex-girlfriend, his very first girlfriend. Now, if you see the pictures there, and apparently the girl, attended a One Direction concert on Monday, and her friend Abigail posted a couple pictures on social media for all of us to speculate if Harry Styles is going back to his ex-girlfriends. You know what? I definitely think this must be amazing to like just know your classmate from back in the day, and all of a sudden he's like the most famous person on the planet.
I mean, the throwback picture is pretty epic of Harry.
It's so epic.
Like,
he looks so adorable. Look at them. It looks like they were on a little buffet date.
And then cut to their photo today. It's just adorable. I wonder if there were any sparks that were flying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well, guys, that's gonna be it from us, but we definitely want to hear from all of the users. Which track are you guys most excited from Justin Bieber's album Purpose?
Like what collaboration? It's going to be insane.
The one with Big Sean.
And then you guys, I have to know what you think about this Selena miniseries on Netflix because I'm dying, so let us know in the comment section right below.
Exactly. Comment below. Make sure to tweet us at Vivian Fabiola VN.
At Ryland_Adams.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
But wait, don't go. Click to the left to get your life with the latest episode of Cheat Day on Clevver TV.
Or click to the right to check out 3 weird as F limp plumping products over on Beauty Break.